Welcome folks to another edition of Dragonfly Darting. A couple of weeks ago I did a video review of the talon coated points from Eagle Darts over in the UK. I've been using these darts now for well over a month. The initial high grip did wear off a little bit, but it didn't wear off too much, and they still hang in the board extremely well. I've even had a dart deflect off another dart and actually been hanging on the board like this with the point barely touching, and they don't fall out. You have to hit them with another dart really dead on to make them fall out. So I really like these darts. I have in both sets of my regular darts. Really like them. So I sent away for the other two coatings I have. This is the Hawk coating, and this is only advertised as high grip, and it is true. I threw these at the board a couple of times and they come out very easy. They're almost like if you would take a piece of sandpaper to a regular smooth point. That's about the grip level they get. But of course, these are not going to wear out as much as, sanding some scratches on the point. And I think one reason these go in a little higher, a little harder, the taper seems to start where the coating begins. And the dart goes in further than these do, where you can see for about 4 or 5 millimeters, the point is fairly parallel to the rest of the point, and then the taper starts. So they don't quite go in the board quite as much. Now also, as you can see from this picture, the website describes the Hawk coating to be wider than the regular point. But as you can see, and I just showed you, there's a smooth transition between the uncoated part of the point to the actual coating. So much. Don't know what that's all about. So the third coating they have is the Vulture. I'm not sure where you can see that or not, but you'll be able to see in the picture. Looks like somebody took a penknife and took little chunks all the way around the point, and then they put the coating on. And these do pretty well much. The taper starts at where the coating starts all the way to the end. I threw these only one time at my board. They grip so hard, they take a lot of effort to come out, and you definitely have to twist them, otherwise they're going to pull the board apart. I liken these to the difference between nailing a piece of wood to another piece of wood with a nail, and compare it to joining the two boards with a screw. You cannot pull the screw out, but as the piece of wood dries out, that nail hole expands a little bit. If you've ever bought a new house where the drywall has been nailed up instead of screwed up, after a short period of time, you'll see all the nail pops. That's because the wood studs behind the drywall has shrunk, the holes have got a little bigger, and the nails don't grip as much. But these do grip. Now, I'm not sure what the PDC would think about these. If you take them out the board carefully by unscrewing them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that quad board I made behind me. That's pretty wore out. The bowl definitely is wore out, and I was getting a lot of bounce outs with it and darts falling out. I'm going to use these and see if they make a difference. But I don't think I would use these on a brand new board and try and tear it up. But I'll throw these for a couple of weeks, and I'll get back to you and let you know. So, that being said, that's it for now. We'll talk to you soon.